Visit, only reason for starting it is because I was asked these questions over and over again. Why can't we go inside the mosque? I said, why not? They said to me, well, I am not a Muslim. It says non-Muslims are not allowed. I said, who told you? I heard. I said, okay, let me ask you, how do I know if you are a Muslim or not? How can you tell if somebody is a Muslim or not? Whether we have a certain color skin or certain color eyes? There's Muslims from all over the world, 57 Muslim countries, 121 countries. Islam is the second, major religion. I said, so what? I said, what? I get to go to synagogues, I get to go to churches, I just do like they do. Just like when you go to nightclubs, do you ask what's the dress code? Burj Al Arab, does it have a dress code? What's the dress code? Take your shoes off. Dress modestly. For the woman, cover from head to toe except your face and hands. Did you know that? You cannot cover your face and hands inside the mosque, guys. But nobody talks about it. You cannot cover your face and hands when you go to the holiest place called Mecca. You cannot cover your face and hands when you pray inside your house. Are you with me? I'm going to talk today about the covering of the face. Can you cover your face on the passport picture? Can you cover your face on the driver license picture? So what's the big deal? Because nobody talks about it logically and correctly. But it's a problem, yes?
I heard that women aren't allowed in the mosque. Is that also untrue?
Absolutely not true.
Because I live in India and there are plenty of mosques around and I've never seen women enter or come out. I've only seen men.
Because men are in charge.
Okay.
Yeah, because I tried to do that.
I know, because men are in charge and we need a scholar woman to come and say to them, stop it. We need women to lead and become presidents. You know, when men are in charge. My God, in the 600s, before Islam was revealed, say 610, Muhammad, peace be upon him, came to recorrect misconceptions. Because if you think about it, it's always, we mess things up and God has to fix it one more time. If you want to think about it, we'll talk about it really quick. But we decided, we were meeting in the church to decide if a woman is a human being or not. This is in Europe. We decided she's a human being, but she doesn't have a soul. How can you? Mary, peace be upon her, is the mother of Jesus, is a human being. And she has a soul. She is the best woman ever walked earth. But this is the madness of people when you put them in charge and nobody challenges them. You with me? So therefore, you dress modestly, you take your shoes off, mental and physical preparation, and you come inside with no distractions. No food, no drinks, no pets, no cameras, no cell phones. My God, cell phones are killing us now. Everybody has their own tone ring. How can you pray? Then last but not least, everybody has to line up next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, foot to foot. If you accept God, his name is not God. God is an English word. Are you with me? English is how old? Anybody knows? Maybe 600-700 years, folks. English is a brand new language. We keep inventing English words. English maybe maximum, if you go back to Old English, is 1,000 years old. What did Jesus, peace be upon him, spoke? Whether he was God or the Son of God, what did he say? I am what? I am? He spoke which language? Aramaic. Very good, Aramaic. What's the name for God in Aramaic? Yahweh. Yahweh, Yoha. It became Jehovah. The word God came from what? Germany, the word Gott, which is good. God became God. But originally in Hebrew, his name is Eloh. In Arabic, Allah, Ilah. Let me ask you this, Eloh, Yahweh, Yoha, Allah, Ilah. Is that very similar? Yeah? Your name is?
Freddy.
Freddy. If you go to China, your name will be what?
I don't know.
Say it. You don't understand English. First time you ever gonna say Freddy in Chinese. How you say it? Freddy. do the extension. Do Freddy. Huh? If you go to India, how your name is going to be? Freddy, come. Yeah? All right? It's beautiful accent. I love it. You know? If you come to Arabia, how we call your name? Freddy, tal, yalla. Freddy.
You are stereotyping. Not everyone speaks like that.
Exactly, but come on, let's have fun with it. Why? Because we think somehow or another that we change God every time we invent a new language. I asked everybody. They said, no, this is the name in our language. I said, is he a different one than the one we have? See, because one time an old man stood up in the back of a church and said to me, is your God the same as my God? I said, no, mine is older than yours. And he's like, oh son, no, Christianity is older than Islam. I said, well, thank God you're going to accept Islam. But God is a new language. You with me? This is where the misconceptions, we have different gods. If you accept him, either mental, logic, or either emotion. You with me? Logic, look at the universe. Look at everything around you. How is everything by what? Chance. And until today, if the sun was to be closer to us, one hairline we will burn. If it was to go away from us, one hairline, just further, one hairline, we will freeze. Guys, the sun is exactly where it needs to be, 100%. Every day, for as many years as we have lived. My God, that's some science. Okay, forget it. How about emotions? How about if the pilot, when you going back to your country, tells you so sorry, we are facing trouble, we need everybody to put their mask on, their life vest. We might be crashing into the ocean. Place your head between your legs. What do you say at that moment? Oh, Sheikh Mohammed? Oh, Queen Elizabeth? Oh, Obama? What do you say? Even if you are atheist or agnostic.
Something with 4 letters.
Yes. You with me? You don't want to say that either, believe me. Because as you are going down, and I want you to ask anybody who's been in airplane trouble, or even if you get a phone call and the cops tell you come to the emergency room, your kids in the bus had an accident. The whole way to the emergency room, you're going to be, oh God, please. Oh God, please, please, God, please, don't let it happen to me. You know what I mean? When you accept God, he said, accept. I created you, solids, liquids, plants and animals. I gave you something very special that makes you separate than everything else. What is it that we have that makes us superior and separate than solids, liquids, plants and animals? What do we have they don't have?
Intellect.
No, they are very intelligent. Bees are amazing engineers. Ants are amazing. They know what to do without school. What do we have, folks?
Words.
Huh? Brains. Dolphins are very smart. They know if you're snorkeling. They know if you're drowning. They save you if you're drowning. What do we have?
Language.
Language. They tweet. We just started tweeting.
He's said that one before.
Come on. I mean, Twitter. What do you have? Huh? Spirit. They have spirit. Look at the way they get together. They are so amazing. Huh? No, cuckoo in the morning is saying Allahu Akbar, but we don't know. That's how the roosters wakes up. In the old days, the rooster was our alarm clock, crack it down prayer, guys. You think only Muslims wake up in the early morning? Christians used to wake up early in the morning. It's called early morning mass. And Jews used to also, and Hindus and Buddhists. Everybody used to wake up early in the morning. We didn't have punctuality if we didn't get up in the morning. I think 9 to 5 was new. We have choice. Yeah, sweet. I didn't hear you, sorry. But guess what? Everything that is born, when from the egg, the ant knows what to do. From the egg, the bird knows how to fly in a V shape and rotate, and it knows where to go. Navigation system before we invented it. 9 months inside your mom's tummy. You come out. What can you do by yourself? Nothing.
Except
maybe cry, right? She takes care of you 24/7. You're nine months old. You barely walk in, you're not even talking. She says, sweetie, honey, don't touch it, it's too hot. What do? Touch it. Speed limit, please follow the speed limit. Nobody listens. Drugs are not good for you. Nobody listens. Smoking is bad for you. They tell me, is shisha okay? I say, it's worse. Are you with me? We don't listen, folks. God says you have to listen. I created you. Your color, black or white, did you choose it? Stop making differences. Can you tell me? Did we have slavery in Arabia in the 700s? Did we have slavery in the 900, 1200s? Muhammad, peace be upon him, removed completely the difference in color in Arabia from the 600s, folks. Actually, look at the Islamic world in the 700s in Spain till the 1400s. You with me? We have to look at facts sometimes just so we understand where the religion is and where communism and capitalism is. I don't think they are where the religion is. They told us, forget religion, we have something better for you. We're not gonna kill each other, we're still killing each other. World War I, World War II, Afghanistan, before that Vietnam, Iraq. I don't think any of them have to do with war, by the way. With religion, sorry. They have to do with who's in control of the resources. It's called oil. Number two, do you decide if you are a male or a female?
Well,
good luck. I always say you can discover from the knuckles. The knuckles of the man are always much not as cute as the women, okay? So just in case you come across somebody who looks, be careful. Guess what? Behind every great man is a great Woman. Who's that woman?
His mother.
Very good. I was waiting for him, because always they say, my wife. No, not your wife, your mother. 9 months and then she does everything for you. So is there a man on this earth with greatness without a mother? Do you love your mother?
Of course.
Do you love your mother?
Yes.
Do you love your mother?
Yes, I do.
Would you let anybody ever hurt her?
I'll kill that person first.
Exactly. So Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, treat other women the same way you want other men to treat your woman. Starting with your mother, the first woman you get to know. Second is your sister. Third is your aunt. Fourth is your wife, and then your daughter. Would you let anybody hurt your daughter? No. So please, can you elevate women to the level of the same respect that you respect men too? Number 3, status, rich or poor. Do we decide our status? Why do we have this thing with poor? We leave them starving or homeless. Look at how much money we spend on everything. Couldn't we just give them enough to live, help them out? Do we live as rich people without poor people? No, we need them because they do everything for us. Are you with me? Number 4, do we decide when and where and how we're gonna die?
No.
Even if you Steve Jobs, the richest, the most genius, he died at 55 years young. For 11 years, he struggled with cancer. Alexander the Great, he conquered the whole world, became sick, 33 years young. On his deathbed, he said, take me to my grave with my hands open and make sure the doctors bury me. All the doctors came from all over the world to cure him, they couldn't. They said, why? He said, I conquered the world, but I live with nothing. And all the doctors cannot give me 1 extra minute to live. I'm done. My time is up. He realized. Are you with me? What do we take with us when we die? What do I decide with my free will? What do I do with it? If my color, my gender, my status, when and where and how I die is not up to me, what is up to me?
How you live.
And what are my choices between what and what?
Good and bad.
Good and bad, good man. Because today we want to be most beautiful woman so you can get the most rich guy. Isn't it true? Isn't that what Hollywood is all about now? Can you tell me who's the most beautiful woman that's ever lived on earth? Can you name me the most rich guy who's ever lived? Do you all recognize a simple woman called Mother Teresa? Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King? Do you also recognize a name called Osama bin Laden? Hitler, Stalin? Folks, at the end of the day, we write in history those who did what? Good, and those who did bad. That's who remains in history. Which one are you? You have a choice. Good you claim, bad you say it's somebody else's fault. It's always, my son, my son. If he's no good, her son. Because she didn't raise him? Where were you? It's really weird. So the fact of the matter is, as a human being, you choose to be Hindus or Buddhist. And so many divisions within. Jewish, and so many divisions within. Christians, and so many divisions within. And Muslim, and divisions are happening in front of you as we speak. How could you be better than me just because of your choice? How could you be better than me just because of your color? How could you be better than me just because of your gender? And how could you be better than me just because of your age or status? God said nobody's better than anybody. Life is too short. Salam alaikum. Originally, shalom alaikum. Originally, Jesus said, peace be upon him, ahlim alaikum. Not hello, how you doing, what's up, dogs? He didn't speak English, just remember. Ahlim alaikum, shalom alaikum, salam alaikum. It means thou shall not kill, thou shall not steal, thou shall not lie. Honor your parents, take care of your neighbor. It's the oath. When I give it to you, I give you a promise. You promise me back, wa alaikum assalam. That's it, we live in peace. Regardless where you're from, regardless of what you believe, regardless of everything. Can we coexist in peace? Life is too short. To do that and help yourself become a good person, 5 times a day you enter into the house of worship and you reflect. If I do something really harmful and I hurt you, and you are very devastated, but I come back so right away and say, I'm so sorry, please forgive me, please, I will never do this again. What do you say?
I forgive you.
I forgive you. That's all it took. The problem, nobody says sorry. Even my wife says to me, say sorry, I tell her, you say sorry first. Ego. It is ego. I mean, if you do not admit you have ego, then you have ego. You with me? Because that's the very first thing. No, I am nice, I am. No, there is ego in there. Okay? You think you don't make mistakes. We all make mistakes 5 times a day. You have to bow down. Whether you are a king or a queen, whether you are an emperor, you lower yourself into the lowest of the low, to the ground. And you say, oh Lord, oh please help me be better. Help me have the courage as a man to go say sorry to her. Because that's all it takes, is to clean it up. Because if you die today and you haven't cleaned it up with somebody, that's where the problem is. So folks, right here, while you are on the ground, you are just simply saying to the Lord, please help me, I need your help. That's called humility. That's called humbleness. Good? All religions summed up in this statement, guys. I don't care where you study, I don't care where you are told. This is religion. So today, if you want to be a capitalist, who's your God? Money. Today, if you want to be a communist, who's your God? In North Korea, Kim Yang. In Russia, it's Putin. And the list goes on. You with me? Because the party is in charge. God said, I am in charge, but if you don't believe me, I will not strike you with lightning. Just please, be nice to other people. That's all I care about. You with me? Any questions? I hope this clarifies the big misconception we live in, 21st century, 2015. For some reason, everybody claims they are better. I don't know where they get it from, but we do have this incline, unfortunately, to think we are superior to other people, and this is where we go wrong. We have to stop that. So you teach people from when they're young, you have free will. Don't touch it.